All right, good morning, everyone. This is Mr. Sargent. Today, we're going to be taking a virtual tour of my classroom. Some of you have been here for a short time this year. There's also some of you who have been in my room in years past, but I think that it's time we all kind of find out what the classroom looks like. And remember, it's kind of a setup of where we're at this time. This is not what the classroom looks like during a normal school year, but let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look. There we are. Mr. Sargent is in room 310. So we come on in, and the first thing we notice, the desks aren't really set up in much of a classroom configuration. That's just kind of the way it is these days, but this would be back in boring rows if school were in session. Over here, just some boring posters. There's a mirror. Ooh, such a good looking mirror. Oh yeah. Here's a pencil sharpener that I think was installed in 1994, and I think it was from the 80s when it was installed. So heck of old pencil sharpener. See, we got some posters up, a BE responsible poster. There's just some jargon and whatnot. Down here, this is interesting. This is a bunch of like handheld like puzzles and Rubik's cubes and little like things that can be manipulated. This shelf has not been changed or modified since we left school on March 18th of last year. I've left it exactly the way it was. It was kind of weird because we didn't really set up our classrooms. We just abandoned our classrooms last year when school closed. See, there's a PEMDAS, a poster up here. Ooh, look at this screenshot of an Instagram poster. 100% participation 100% of the time. And look at that. That's right. You saw it there. 1 trillion likes. Woo! That's right. What now? 1 trillion likes. There's a poster about giving results, not excuses. There's a boring poster with like our grade breakdown. There's some clutter of desks. Ooh, there's my push-up board and my kettlebell. Gotta stay buff while I'm at school. Oh, speaking of buff, there's a train your brain poster. It's a poster that says, my Chromebook is dead, so I think I'll go charge it. So that's a message to students who say that they're not going to work because their Chromebook is dead. I tell them, well, go charge it. There's the smart board. That's where I stand when I do all of my writing today. There's a stool. I like to be on a stage, so I have a stage that I use there. But this is where I do my writing, do the work. And here's my desk, and I've moved the desk. It's typically not up in the front of the classroom like this. I've made the computer closer to the smart board for me. Woo! There's my Among Us poster right there, moving into February. Ooh, and what do we got here? There's Sasha Banks, the legit boss, Randy Orton, the Viper, and then we got a few other miscellaneous little wrestling action figures that have been given to me. They are not dolls. They are action figures. And let's see, there's some more posters. I've taken some posters down off the walls. There's a lot more, but they're not all up at this time. Ooh, look at this. It's Link and Zelda and the Triforce. Thank you, Liz, who made this for me about 4 years ago. Super appreciate it. There's a Devil Driver poster. And right here, ooh, look at that. We never make mistakes. There it is. Solid. Oh, and down here, a Monomarth. Show your Viking horns. Woo! And here's some art that students have made of the years of me, of Mr. Sargent. It's up there. And over here, this is more of some art that some kids made these, and also my kids at home. My son and my daughter made a few of these. There's Harry Potter. There's the Gruffalo. There's something that looks like it's the Mind Flayer from Stranger Things, but they've never seen that, so who knows. There's a Big Lebowski poster. Woo! There's where I keep my jacket. Oh, what a good looking jacket. That's the best looking hanger I've ever seen. That jacket making that hanger look fly. Oh, here's where I keep my spirit beads. Since it's Friday, let's go ahead and put those guys on. There we go. There's a board from when students used to give us photos. They don't do that anymore. Like those don't exist. Here's a big mess on this desk over here. This is a smart podium that the school's going to install in my classroom someday. Oh, look at this. It's a wacky wardrobe stash of like stuff that we go through. This is really boring. I usually keep the date on this board. And look, this is real important. This is blank. This is where I keep our weekly plan so everybody can look and see what's coming up like tomorrow and the next day and what we did yesterday. You don't get that this year. You just got to guess and wonder. The rest of this corner over here is just real boring. There's all the posters. They're all stacked up there. I usually keep all those posters on the wall. This is an important poster that tells students when each grading deadline ends. It is currently not updated, but that's usually very helpful while students are here. There's a poster with pi r squared and 2 pi r on it. And of course, 2 sets of Viking horns. A couple more miscellaneous posters. Keep what time every period ends written down on the board. That's not for students to look at. That's for me. And there we go, just some miscellaneous other items, probably not that interesting to us, and we're back at our door. So that's it. That's what you would be doing if we were here in person. So now you see it. Hope you enjoyed it.